Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the month of May. So, I'm sorry you guys had to wait this long for your reading. I was dealing with some health issues and I just wasn't able to record this any sooner. I guess, sometimes we have to surrender and put our bodies on number one. I think that's, the North Node in Cancer this year. And that's not only because I'm a Cancer, that's for everybody. So we got to be patient, we got to surrender, and I think that's a valuable lesson for me, but also for you guys. So yes, Capricorn, I was getting some messages for you guys. I got this vision about almost like moving into a new house, but it was more in like a metaphor. So it was literally buying a new house, comes with chapters, right? And that's sort of the metaphor for the changes that you guys have been going through these last couple of months. It's been an ongoing cycle, basically. It's been ongoing. And it's, for example, when you buy a new house, like I said, there goes thought into it. First, you have the urge, like, okay, I would like to move, right? Or I would like to look out for a new place, or my lease is coming up. Maybe I want to buy something or something like that, right? Then you actually start actively looking, what kind of house do I want to move in? What kind of change I would like to make? And then comes a time where you actually make the change and you buy the house, and then moving day comes, right? So you step into this new house, which is now your home, but it doesn't feel like home yet. It just is your house. So that's sort of like your life. It's like you making changes. You starting a new job. You start to date a new person or go to relation therapy with your partner or something like that. It's a change. It's you're actually living in the change, right, that you've made, but it doesn't really feel like natural to you yet, or that house doesn't feel like a home yet. That will come. We all know this, like with most people, of course. Some people don't, but most people, after like a couple of days, you sleep there a couple of nights, maybe like a week or 2 weeks, you're like noticing yourself doing things that sort of make your house your home. It's your routine, and so you feel connected to it. I feel that metaphor is sort of your life right now. I feel some of you are starting a new job in the month of May, and it is your life. It is your new job. It is your new daily practice, basically. But it doesn't feel like your life yet, or like something that is yours. It's just what it is, but the feels still have to come with it. That comes through time, and I feel this month May is about actually actively moving into that new house. It could be literally, of course, but for a lot of people it's more like metaphorically. It's about that, and it's exciting, but it can also overwhelm you. You get all these thoughts like, do I want to bring this couch, do I not, how about this, how about that? You get all these thinking, and I feel you guys have been overthinking in the month of April. We'll still have that a little bit in the month of May, but you're starting to make amends with your mind. That's what I'm hearing. You start to reconnect with your thoughts. It's like, okay, I'm allowing thoughts to be there, but I'm not allowing them to paralyze me. And you're starting to regain that connection between you and the soul and the mind, basically. Sorry, I have to drink something. Yes, that's what I'm getting for you so far. I can go on and on about this, but you guys just want me to jump into the reading. I get that. Let's just start with the cards. Let's see what they have to say for you. There was something else I wanted to say, but it's not here right now, so it might pop back up. So let's just begin. Oh yeah, I remember now. There's this difference this time around. There's this difference in making this change. Even though you can't actively see how you're gonna feel at home in that new house, you still feel this feeling of like there's hope. I still have this sparkle of hope, and that's a little different. And it comes from, it's almost like something that comes from the soul, and it's, that connects to the brain, so it doesn't completely, like, paralyze you or something like that. It's There's a sparkle of hope, even though you don't really see it. It's a feel, and I think that's different this time. Look at that. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces person. Could be feminine or masculine, but what I see is that they embody the softness of their water soul. And it could be a person with a lot of water in the chart, so don't discard your person you're dealing with or somebody in your surrounding. I feel you have a water energy around you that is embodying the softness, so it's about catering to your inner journey. That's what I'm hearing. So it's having those conversations about your fears, and showing compassion for it, showing patience with you. I feel you have somebody that will come up in a much softer energy in the month of May for you. Let me see. Yeah, I did. You see? That's it. I feel this has to be here. I'm sorry. I sometimes, like, I have OCD, but it's it's an urge I have. It's like, no, it's not supposed to be here. Okay, like this. Okay. That's all. That's exactly it. Knowing that there is a change. That's this chapter. Okay. It's like I feel overwhelmed. I know I'm doing something that is just not vibrating with me anymore, or has never really vibrated with my energy, with my soul's journey, with my soul's purpose, basically. And it just have been feeling so heavy. You love to work, Capricorn. You don't mind putting in the hours. You really don't. But it has to be something that feels light to carry. Okay, it has to feel something that's in alignment with you, for you to not get completely overworked or overwhelmed with what you're actually doing. I feel that balance is restoring, and you could have been feeling left out in the cold by a person. Like, you feel like, am I the one carrying everything in this relationship? Whether that's, a love relationship or a work relationship, family. It's like you felt like you were the one carrying everything and trying to push things forward, and it takes two to tango, right? Is what they say. So you were doing this for quite some time, stubbornness of your sign. It's about, no, but I think I'm not done trying yet. It might change. But you're putting a 10 of Wands down. This is coming into completion of that period of time, because you actually want to be there. Okay, it's when you're at a party, when you're at a birthday party, for example, or when you're at work, you want to actively be there, not be so overwhelmed with all those other things in life that you can't even really see or enjoy what's going on around you. So you're like, okay, I guess it's time to move. Let's just keep that metaphor going for a little bit to make it more visual. Then you come into this period of time where you're like, okay, but what does that new home should look like? And it's about that stillness, taking that time to go over all the details of multiple options. It's like, okay, I know I don't want this anymore, but what do I want? I feel there was a little bit of a delay in that decision making, and apply it to your life, because I'm trying to read this as general as possible, so you guys can sort of pick up on it for yourself. There we go. Yeah, you see the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel that somebody is trying to keep you sort of in this union or in this business or in this job, making promises for like, no, but I am willing to put in the work now as well, and I'm sorry, and I'm going to change, and change is gonna come. You know, I feel I have been having conversation with somebody that is just trying to, yeah, convince you that they will also show up now. You know, but look at you. You're not really having it. You know, you kind of feel like you talk about equality, but all you did was take one from me, and I'm still out here carrying the rest, you know, 9 of them, basically. I feel that that's for some of you, it's not for all of you, but I feel you are overcoming that feeling that you just don't want to lean on anybody. You don't want to be emotionally depending, financially depending, or, you know, spiritually depending on anything or anyone, because you feel like, yeah, but what if you leave, or what if it goes away? Then I can't tap into that anymore, because part of it depends on you. And I don't think you're ready to share on that deeper level yet, and that's also okay. You can rush into that, but becoming aware of it, are you actually protecting yourself from somebody like the 7 of Swords, somebody who's not really that sincere with you? Or are you actually, you know, throwing away a good thing? You know, person that's actually pretty giving, but maybe you haven't really been open for it. That's something you have to decide, because you can feel that. You can feel the difference. I'm not saying necessarily that this is really the 6 of Pentacles person, that he or she is really that, has that intention, or actually is going to actively be that 6 of Pentacles. But they are trying really hard to show up like that. And here. But let's see what the cards have to say about that. An Emperor and the 9 of Cups. Beautiful, Capricorn. You're just like, kind of want to try and do this by myself. Yeah, I know, like, I may be in a relationship, maybe not. I may have, you know, I may be working for a company or something like that, and maybe, you know, I do have a lot of help around me, but I kind of want to try this by myself, making these decisions, actively searching out for a new job, a new home. I kind of just want to try if I can reach this state by myself. I do think that's for some of you. It's like, I have to reclaim my 9 of Cups. Spoke about this, I think it was with Libras. Came through really strongly for the 9 of Cups for this month. We spoke about the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Often people think 10 of Cups comes in, I bring 5, they bring 5, and together we are equally 10, right? We're 10 of Cups. Doesn't really work like that. The 10 of Cups relationship, you know, if that is actually a thing, starts with 9 cups. It starts with you and him or her having 9 cups by themselves. It's being content with where you're at in life, being, you know, giving yourself the attention and love you need. You're not out there searching for, you know, validation of your existence. You know exactly what you are, who you are, what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. And that's 9 cups, you know. That's all inside of you. You're in a peace. You can find everything inside of you. That's something you can give yourself. You reach the 9 of Cups by yourself. Then you have a person, which is the 2 of Cups. I don't know if it's out here. Well, we all know what the 2 of Cups look, right? I don't want to make this too long. Then you have a 2 of Cups, which is an image of 2 people handing, or, you know, both having 1 cup. That's the cup you extend to the other. It's not 5-5. It's a one cup you bring to the other person's life. An extra cup that makes it 10. That's a metaphor I'm getting for the month of, well, in general, but especially for the month of May, comes through really strongly. So I'm just gonna share with you as well, because if you reach this point, you'll never stay in a toxic situation. You never stay there because you're like, yeah, but I already have 9 of Cups by myself. I know my worth, and I'm not willing to, you know, and it's something that's just literally not on your frequency. Okay. Then that was a part about that 10 of Cups. I feel you guys are really working on this. First, I want to try it myself, okay? That's for some of you that are going through that phase of your life. Let me see. The Emperor. The Emperor connects to the 6 of Pentacles, I feel. It is a person that, you know, makes decisions and is making actions, basically, based on what's good for the bigger collective, for the bigger group. This could be help coming through this month from, like, I don't know, like, it feels like a grandfather or something I'm getting with that. It could be your father as well, or like a male figure in your life that wants to give you a hand and help you out, basically. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. And that will actually make you feel pretty damn good, okay? Something that you were waiting for comes through. This could be from a corporation or something like that. You've been waiting on a certain amount of money, or a conversation, or in somebody's open up, and it leaves you feeling really good. And this person is actually showing up as the Emperor, so that's pretty serious, okay? That's not like, you know, Page of Cups or something like that. It's serious energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries as well, but don't focus too much on the sign. Like I said, somebody can be an Aries and have so much water in a chart they actually show up as a water sign every time you look at the tarot, right? Let's see what else coming through for my Capricorns. Wow, 10 of Swords. Completion, huh? 4 of Cups. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Capricorn, month of May, what's coming through? Speaking about the Page of Cups. And the Lovers, okay. 7 of Wands and one more. The 3 of Cups. Yes, I felt that. 3 of Wands, okay. There's 333. Watch out for the number 333 this month. They're starting to show up more frequently for you guys this month. Which is basically sort of a confirmation, like, okay, Capricorn, you're doing the right thing. Keep going, keep going. It's coming, it's close. That's what I'm hearing. So that might make you feel a little bit more peaceful. 3. So many trees. Because even the 4 of Cups is all about the 3 cups here. Okay, some of you take a step away from social life. Okay, it's people keep asking you, like, let's go to this part, let's go to the festival, let's go here, let's go there. Normally you would jump right in, but right now you feel more comfortable with just focusing on your spiritual journey or your inner body. You're listening to your body very carefully this month, and that's beautiful, Capricorn. I love seeing you guys like that. You really are trying to make a serious change. You really are. Whether it's comes to the way you make decisions, whether it's at home, whether that's relationships or anything like that, you really are trying to make a serious change because you feel it's time. It's an urge you feel within. It's new. It's not something you've explored before. It's not something people see you as. It's not something people, definitely divine you by or anything like that, but still you feel this urge, I got to go. It may not make not make that much sense, but it's a feeling. And I'm just really sick and tired. You know, it's what you're here, like it's what I'm hearing for you guys. I'm really sick and tired of feeling left out in the cold by other people because I'm put them on that pedestal and I give them that power over me. I'm just over it. You know, and I feel like you've really felt disappointed by a person that was just only serving themselves and how they wanted to do things. Okay? So, yeah, you're starting a new chapter. It's new. These are the Three of Cups. What I'm feeling is the Three of Cups, you know, people, you know, celebrating, going out, socializing, all of that, but you're just not interested. You're focused on yourself, and there you go. What's coming in is something you focus your energy towards. Very important, because when Gemini season comes along, you're really ready to make certain decisions, and you know, your ships are coming in, basically. It's about not seeing the results but still having that feeling and just going after it, not seeing results, still going for it, still going after it, still keeping the faith alive, and bum, there it happens. You know, then you actually start seeing it showing up in your 3D, because it was that standing up for what you believe in, basically. So, for some of you, you thought the world of somebody, and in the end of the day, they just ended up being a page. You don't really thought they were the queen or the king, but they ended up as a page. And you have to go through that basically right now and accept it for what it is. And that's not easy, but it also strengthens you so much, because you are sort of called to go within, you know? So it's actually really positive reading, because I see you actively making those decisions and you're moving to much more lighter energy, Capricorn. Like I said, this is journey going on for you guys in this year, but it will bring great results before your birthday season comes along again, okay? Just keep going. Take those moments of reflection. You know, because I'd rather see you guys doing this than the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is not here. It's the 10, you see? Completion to that. So that tells me that anxiety is going to calm down, which I love seeing for you guys. And you actually are, it's an excitement you get for the newness, not a fear. Not feeling paralyzed by it, you know? So that's a really good change. Very proud of you, Capricorns, because you're really out there doing it. I just wanted to say that because I really am very proud of you, because your energy feels so much different. Even though you can't always step into it, I feel it from a lot of Capricorns coming in, because a change. Okay, for the ones who want an oracle card, you know, you can stay around. We're going to pick one card, and then we're going to do a small pick a card reading afterwards. So thank you so much if you were only here for the tarot. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you in my next video. Now we're just going to focus on extra oracle message for my Capricorns. Capricorn month of May. I'm picking up the Goddess Guidance deck because I feel very strong Empress energy coming from you guys in the future. So also watch out if you don't want to get pregnant in the month of May. Be careful now, okay? It's not for everybody, of course, but I'm getting that. Moment of stillness. Boundaries. Wow. Wow, that is exactly what we got through. We have the card boundaries. Love yourself enough, you know, Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. So, like I said, people asking you, come out with us. Will you see, let's go here, let's go there. And you're like, no, I kind of want to stay at home. I kind of want to just be in this feeling right now. That's good. I'm asking you to put up healthy boundaries with other people. So follow that. Let's do a pick card reading with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Let's get 3 cards for Capricorn. An extra message from their highest self for the month of May. One, two, three. Okay. Focus on the 3 cards. Whatever your intuition is telling you to go for that. You can pause the reading if you need a little bit more time, but we're going to get into the first one. Your answer is no. Postpone, pause, say no. That's that boundaries again. This looks very intense. Don't get scared now. It's about take that time. And take that time for yourself because something else is coming in for you. So trust divine timing. Don't just jump into something because you lose that sense of faith that you had for these last months. Don't just jump into anything because you feel that's the best thing you can get. If you feel this is the best thing I wanted, like this is it, I'm going for it, then go for it. But if it doesn't feel like that, if you're settling for less because you're not losing a little bit of the faith into what you actually want and need in life, then don't go and jump in this month because you will actually regret that. So that's your message. Card number 2. Anna. What a beautiful card. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. You're putting down new foundation in your life based on the divine plan, meaning that the universe is really helping you to choose a new pathway. And that's, like I said, you still have this feeling of hope or sense of trust in something higher, even though you can't see it. That's like your angels are like sort of supporting you from above. They're like, we got you. You can ask for help. You do know that, right? If you don't ask, they can't intervene. But if you ask, you ask the universe, however you feel comfortable with putting a label on it. I think it's an energy. I think the universe is like, it's an energy. But other people have other names which they feel comfortable with, which is totally fine. I think we all should feel freely in that, But it's earthly labels, basically, we made up. The words, right? As humanity, basically, it's not about the name, it's about what it holds, it's about what it stands for. And you're following your soul's path. So if you got card number 2, don't question yourself. Okay, card number 3, beautiful, deep replenishment. They're asking you to retreat, rest, and be held. Wow. Let somebody hug you this month, okay? Hugging. What is your best friend, your mom, your dad, anybody, If you're not, in any relationship at the moment or connected romantically with somebody. Wait 1 sec. Nani? Sorry, the bunny is going at it again. No, she's not listening right now. Nani! Not now. I hope she's gonna stop. Yes, they're asking you to rest, retreat, and be held. So a hug can be very healing for you this month. Okay? Just a long hug. A hug is so good for your energy, and especially when somebody who's very grounded and very has a very open heart chakra. If you put your chest together, you pick up on some of that energy. It's very healing. It's very, very healing. Of course, make sure you're comfortable with the person who's hugging you, because otherwise all kinds of other feelings come up that you don't want. Okay, now. I'm sorry. Take care of yourself really good this month, Capricorn, because the universe feels and sees everything. I love you guys so much. I'll be back with something extra in the month of May. I hope. I'm really gonna try. And for now, take good care of yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, Capricorns. Bye.